Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me. So what I'm doing today is a raise your vibration or raise our vibration grid, crystal grid. And what I have done was I printed off a flower of life symbol, and I put it into a matted frame. That way it's a little bit bigger. That way I can move it around wherever I go. However, I just want to show you, it does not have to be on this kind of a scale. I've printed off some other different and laminated them, but you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. So that you can move these around with you. You can put them on a plate. You can take them anywhere. You can sit them on your countertop. You can put them on your dresser top. You can put them anywhere. You can use little itty bitty crystals like these if you want. You know what I mean? It does not have to be anything elaborate, okay? Remember, you can put any intention that you want into a crystal. However, I do have some crystals, so I decided to make a crystal grid. And I hope to see other people creating crystal grids as well. So I want to show you how I go about making a crystal grid. First of all, what I have done here, oh, I gotta take that off because I found something else. So I have fluorite. When I researched fluorite, fluorite is good for the lungs. It is used in healing. And there was something else I can't remember, but so anyways, I thought that would be my focal point. Okay. So I have a big, piece of fluorite here, and I have the spirit underneath of it. As you can see, I have north, east, south, and west over here, and what they represent. I have amethyst, I have rose quartz, I have crystal quartz, or clear crystal, I should say, and both of those, and I have selenite, and I have some tourmaline in the corners. So how I activate is I start with my generator, and I'm also using a fluorite wand. So I start with my generator, and already beforehand I put my intentions into each one and what they represent for me. So you'll hear that in a second, but I go through and I activate each one and connect it back to the generator. It's like, you could think of like a web, okay, like a spider's web. I'm connecting everything. As I'm doing this, I am envisioning all of these being connected to the main, like a net, okay, like a web or like a net. If you could think of like roads. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You know what's happening, right? Sorry, this is large, so I'm up overhead trying to get everything into the camera for you. Okay, so now I can see that my whole grid is connected. This is my generator. So I've also created a little affirmation or little spell work, however you want to say it. And here we go. Fluorite, share your healing. Rose quartz, your love. Amethyst, your insight. Tourmaline, your protection. Selenite, transform and cleanse. And quartz, amplify and strengthen. I join with the north and earth, the east and air, the south and fire, the west and water, and the all-encompassing cosmic spirit to activate this healing grid of higher vibration. So now I can take this and move this anywhere in my house that I have space for it. And I'm going to leave this for roughly 30 days. And the reason I usually always put rose quartz in all of my grids is because I want to put love. I want to do everything in a loving manner. Okay? And I always usually put selenite because the selenite will help keep cleansing any negative. That's why it's transforming and cleansing the whole time, because I want you to imagine the energy that's all connected and being used within this grid being amplified with the quartz. This is all quartz being amplified out into the universe, not only to protect my home and my family, but to project it out to protect everybody. And the more people that we get in order to do this, and you don't have to use the same materials that I have. It comes down to intentions, right? So if we can get enough people to join in and try to help, not try, but raise the vibration in our homes, in our communities, and within ourselves in order to affect the earth as a whole. You know, belief and power is that placebo effect, right? It's real. Magic is real. So I hope to see other people doing this as well. And like I said, it doesn't have to be anything this size. It can be something smaller that you print off. Or if you get a little, go to Dollar Tree, or if you have a Dollar Tree little frame, you can just print something off. And technically, you could use a cutting board or a plate. You don't need to have a grid underneath of it. You really don't. You just make the grid in your mind and you connect it all in your mind and then you send it out into the world. So I hope you will join me and just spread the love and the healing and the insight and the protection and, you know, join with your elements and the elements that are inside of you, because we have everything inside of us, as within, so without, right? As above, so below. So I hope I'll see other people join in, and I am sending you always love and light. Thank you.